Hey, what is going on YouTube? Devoncnp here with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about 17 different ways to find motivated sellers for your real estate wholesaling business in your area. Now before I get started, first of all, I apologize for the video quality as this is what I have to work with. I'm using my computer's camera. My iPhone is unable to transfer the videos properly over to my computer, so I apologize in the meantime. And on top of that, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button as well as the subscribe button down below if you learned anything at all from watching this video. And so let's get started. Now before I talk about these 17 different ways to find motivated sellers, I'm not going to go very in-depth on the different ways. This is merely just a list. You can easily just Google any of these topics up online. Plus, if you guys have any of these topics that you want me to go into more specifically, please comment down below and I may possibly create a future video on it. Now let's go into the list. Now number one on the list is Craigslist. This is probably the cheapest one on the list as you don't have to pay for anything. Craigslist is a free service, as all of you guys know, and there's three different ways you can use Craigslist. You can call the for sale by owner list on the Craigslist, and you can go through and call people that are trying to sell their home themselves and just make them offers, as well as you can create a We Buy Houses ad in the housing wanted section. And then last but not least, you can call landlords that are trying to rent out their properties. The second way on this list is called driving for dollars. Basically, just like the name, what you do is drive around in your car and write down every address that you come across for a house that has long grass, needs renovations on the outside, basically any ugly houses that you drive across. There's apps for it and everything, but I'm not going to go in depth. And then the third one on the list is bandit signs. Easily just create one of those We Buy Houses signs. You don't need to overcomplicate it, just We Buy Houses, and then put a phone number on the bottom and put them up in various locations that are heavily trafficked. Just make sure that you watch out for the violations, as you don't want to get a fine for putting up these signs. Number four on this list is basically just talk to people. Tell everybody that you're a real estate investor, that you are able to buy houses cash, and you don't need to go in depth exactly with the whole process with them, but basically tell them that you can buy houses with cash, and if they have any properties available, you would be interested. Number five on this list is social media. You can create Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, and etc. You just create ads saying that we buy houses, sit back and watch your computer and let the calls come to you. Number six on this list is one of my favorites. It's kind of more towards the relationship side of the business, and what this consists of is talking to realtors. And what you have to offer them for wholesale leads, for motivated sellers, is you're going to come across a plethora of realtor leads, as you're talking to a lot of people that want to sell their house but not for a discount, and that works perfectly for a realtor. Number seven on this list is a very popular way to try to find wholesale deals, as this is one of the ways that most people try to do wholesale deals. It's not the most effective by any means, but it's basically going through the MLS. You can go on Zillow.com or Realtor.com, various websites that show MLS listings, and go through and contact the realtors that are trying to sell the houses on the MLS and make them an offer. And the only problem with doing it this way is it ruins a few relationships with realtors, as they're not going to be too happy with you offering a lowball offer on the property they are trying to get the maximum value for their clients. Number eight on this list is to hire a bird dog. Basically what a bird dog is someone that you hire to find motivated sellers for you. So let's say you just pay them $1,000 for each house that they find you that you are able to wholesale flip. Number nine on this list is to talk to mortgage companies. Basically another relationship tactic. You get into the mortgage companies, kind of build relationships, rapport with the people that work there, and what you can offer is to help out some of their clients that are about to lose their property in foreclosure. And this looks good for the mortgage company, as they're helping out their clients as best as they can as their houses are starting to foreclose. Number 10 on this list isn't the most attractive way to wholesale deals to find motivated sellers, but this is to where We Buy Houses apparel. Basically, you can wear hats, you can wear t-shirts, and you can even give some to your family and friends, maybe pay them $10 to wear your t-shirt around, and you will attract many motivated sellers trying to sell their house to you. Number 11 on this list I found to be very creative. I heard it from talking to another wholesaler in a different area, and basically what it consists of is to print out a piece of paper saying that we buy houses and putting your phone number on it, is to pay the gas station some money to put the ad on their counter. And what this will do is, because we're going to the counter all the time, you will attract some motivated sellers potentially and get a deal. And on to number 12. This one is very similar to number 11, as we are creating a ad on a piece of paper, but instead of a gas station, we are going to be posting this ad at various public places, and this consists of grocery stores, dry cleaners, nursing homes is a good one, as well as like your local church. And so with this ad, people will come across it on the bulletin boards at these locations, and they will call you up with a house that they want to sell to you. Number 13, what this consists of is to talk to mail carriers. They're driving around every day, and they start to notice who is picking up the mail and who isn't picking up the mail. So with these mail carriers, you can figure out which homes are vacant, and maybe you can even pay them potentially a fee for each property that they bring to you. Number 14 on this list is telemarketing. Now this is a little bit more extensive and active way of finding wholesale properties, but what it consists of is taking one of your lists, whether it be like a probate, tax lien, see the list goes on, and running it through a system like SkipTrace or SkipGenie. And what you do is you call the numbers that they give you for the list and call through the whole list, and you just talk to people with a script, and you will find many motivated sellers going that route. Number 15 on this list is one of the ways that I implement myself effectively is direct mail. And what you do is you get various lists and you send out postcards to these different addresses on the list saying that we buy houses. Number 16, I really don't know how effective of a way this is for finding motivated sellers, but I see them all the time in various cities, and this is putting up a billboard saying that we buy houses. Obviously it's going to be a little expensive, but it must be effective because I see them up everywhere. Now this one, number 17, the last one on the list, is the most effective way to find motivated sellers. The reason being is because nobody does it. And what this is door knocking. And so what door knocking consists of is taking one of your lists that you've pulled from either like the county or list source and going through the list, going to the property addresses of all these different homes on the list and knocking on the door. And then you run through a script just saying that we buy houses cash, we noticed that you're behind on your taxes or whatever reason they were on a certain list, and seeing if they would be interested in getting an offer for their property. Nobody does this, as we are living in more of a social world and so many people are looking for a passive way of finding deals. But if you're really motivated to find a motivated seller to start making $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 on a wholesale deal, this is the most effective way and the quickest way to find a wholesale deal. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Now, if you guys learned anything out of watching this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and a subscribe button down like always. I will be trying to keep up the content and posting more material for you, so that way you can learn more and become the ultimate wholesaler. Now, like always, you guys have a great rest of your day.